Alright, hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's bicycle vlog. And today I wanted to talk about why foreigners leave Japan. I was thinking in the future maybe I can do some reasons why you shouldn't move to Japan and reasons why you should. But you know, I really try my best to, you know, hopefully not offend anybody, because I can be very offensive. And that's why a lot of people don't like me, because sometimes I may say things that are offensive, but I don't really mean them ever in a negative way. You know, that's just, I guess I just don't have a filter. So let's just start with talking about why people leave Japan. Where am I going? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to the grocery store right now. Okay, so I think why people leave, like foreigners leave Japan, one of the reasons I would say is being lonely. I think I said this before in a previous video. I think it's very different for men and women that live in Japan, because I feel for men, a lot of men do like Japanese girls, so they tend to date Japanese girls. And you know, since they're in Japan, there are many Japanese girls. Well, a lot of women, maybe foreign women, you know, I think it's harder for them to meet foreign men, because a lot of the foreign men like the Japanese women. So you know, a lot of their choices are kind of to date just Japanese men. And so, I mean, if that's not your thing, then it's going to be hard to date around here. And I think that further causes, you know, if you don't meet anybody, you might feel lonely in that way. And it's not like you can't meet another foreign person. I mean, that happens. A lot of foreign people meet other foreign people and they date. And some foreign guys just are not into Japanese girls, I guess, and then, you know, they can meet other foreign women. But as far as, and also like for being lonely, I'm gonna wait till I pass this family so I don't sound crazy talking to myself. But a lot of times too, it's kind of hard to meet like people in Japan. You'd be surprised when you make plans with a Japanese person here. Usually, not all, but usually you have to like really plan a date. So it's like, hey, you want to hang out? Yeah, I'm free next month on the 22nd. I think I've been lost like this the same way before. So they're very like by the book. So I thought when I first heard that, I thought that was very unusual. But you pretty much have to make an appointment if you want to like hang out with somebody. You can't just be like, you know, like back home, you can just call up your friend and just say, hey, you want to go eat somewhere? And then they'll be like, yeah. So like, yeah, like let's meet up and then let's go eat. But here you have to really plan out a schedule. Where am I going? Let me go this way. I know it's here somewhere. Yeah, anyways, so yeah, you have to make an appointment. So and also if you don't speak the language, it's hard to meet people like locals. And then yeah, I mean, like I feel like most people that hang out in foreigners that live in Japan, they usually hang out with, they try to find like locals. But like, you know, like other Asian countries, I think foreigners kind of stick with other foreigners, and it may be true here too. I think foreigners may stick with foreigners here too. But if you're trying to make local friends, it's gonna be hard if you don't speak the language. And also too, I feel, not all, but wow, look at this space here. That's crazy. It's like a house over there. I feel like it's hard to get really close with a Japanese person. I think if they've like spent time abroad, then they might have that kind of Western mentality. But I feel like a local Japanese person, I feel it's hard to really get to know them personally. And I think it's just how like the society is. Like, you know, you always gotta put up very, you know, good fronts, and you know, you don't really talk about, you know, serious things. You know, you don't really get too personal with your own things. So I think that also makes it hard to really get to know and make friends with a deeper connection with Japanese people. And this is just what I've heard from other people as well, other foreigners. And then even going back with staying with the being lonely topic, being away from your friends and family, you can really take a toll, and you can kind of get, you know, lonely in that way. And so I think recently a lot of people have been leaving because of the current situation. And you know, with there's all these lockdowns and stuff like that, a lot of people are really worried that they won't be able to see their family in a long time, so they just kind of leave. So I think recently a lot of people have been leaving Japan. So that's that. Another reason would be a lot of foreigners that live here are English teachers, and when you're an English teacher, you don't make that much money. I mean, you can make a lot of money if you did a lot of like part-time gigs and stuff like that, but you don't really make much. I don't really make much. And if you don't enjoy teaching, which I feel a lot of foreigners don't, then you're not gonna feel good about going to work every day. And also, like, a lot of times these schools, most of them are not that great. They really overwork the workers, and you know, they really try to get more from you than they try to get more from you than what they pay you. So, you know, you can feel kind of stuck in a job. And right now my job as well, it's not perfect, but you know, it gets me by, and I do enjoy teaching English, and I do enjoy teaching kids, so that really helps me stick to it. But with a lot of people, you know, they just do the same thing over and over again, so they can get really tired of it, and then, you know, they don't really see themselves going anywhere, so they end up just feeling kind of like worn out. If you have like a career, like if you're a foreigner and you have a career, and if you're fluent in Japanese, I feel like those types of people will stay here a long time. And then usually if you're doing that, you're probably going to be married to a Japanese person, most likely. And that's another thing. So I feel like the people that are here are the ones who've gotten married and are kind of here because they have to be here. And then also too, like the cost of living. I've stated this in previous videos that the cost of living is not that high if you live like a Japanese person, but you have to pay a lot of like taxes, and you know, you have to pay a pension, and You have to pay for insurance, which is not that much. It's pretty good, but I mean, for what you get, I mean, depending where you live, you can live in Tokyo or Osaka or other smaller cities, Hiroshima. You're going to live in probably like a tiny little apartment, a tiny little apartment in Japan. So I think maybe that can cause people to, you know, if you're living in a tiny small space, you want to like go out and go back home, where, you know, you can go back home, you can pay a little bit more, but you get you know, bigger space. So I mean, that could be a reason. And I think yeah, a lot of people just get tired of living out here. Me personally, I always think about, should I go back? Would I go back? One of my major reasons me being out here is I love traveling. Traveling is my passion. I usually travel at least one time a year before all this crazy stuff happened. But you know, if I lived in America back home, I don't think I would have a chance to travel much. You know, because like I've said this before too, like it's gonna take you pretty much a whole day just to go, if I wanted to go to Asia, and it's gonna cost so much. And I feel like a lot of jobs in America, you're kind of like tied to your job. So, you know, you may have some holidays like once a year, but you know, I don't know, I feel like the work is just overflowing, so it's gonna be hard to like take that time. And then so you're planning all this time for one trip, and then that's it. You got this one big trip, you spend all your money, and most of the time, I mean, most of my friends, they just go to Mexico. I mean, Mexico is a nice place, but I mean, that's like the closest destination where you get a beach and, you know, a different culture. But let me try to cross the street here. I don't know where I'm going. Maybe we'll go in here this month. So that's one thing that keeps me here. Like I get to travel in Asia for really cheap. I can go to Thailand for $200. I can go to Korea for $200. I can go to the Philippines for $300, and it's only like 4 hours away. Yeah, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, but I'm probably gonna be here for a long time. Sorry. All right, so yeah. Oh, cool. I didn't know there's an Eon food style here. That's what's nice about these bicycle vlogs. I can go around my neighborhood and find cool things that I didn't know about. Oh, let me check over here. All right, let me just check what's over here. One more thing too. Also too, I think when some kind of natural disaster happens, people tend to leave too. I remember during the Fukushima nuclear, I wasn't here, but I've heard from other people that a lot of people left, a lot of foreigners left during that time. And so like natural disasters, like I've never felt an earthquake back home where I'm from. Oh, what is this place? But you know, every year there's an earthquake in Japan, but this year there weren't any earthquakes. But I think that could scare somebody if you've never experienced it. Oh. And I think just in general, because when I lived in China, I left China because there's just too many people and it was too cold, and just the pollution was really bad. So that's why I left China and I moved to Japan. I lived in China for about 5 years, and I've been living in Japan for about 5 years now. So I've been away from home for about 10 years. Whoa, I don't know if you saw that, but there was a Toyota Crown funeral hearse. But I think it depends on each individual why they leave Japan. I have a coworker who is leaving Japan, and oh, that's another thing. Maybe they also want to further their careers. So yeah, so I have a coworker, and she's been living here about 5 years, and she wants to pursue her dreams in dentistry. So she's gonna go back in a couple months, and she's gonna pursue that. So yeah, maybe some people, you know, they kind of get tired of this lifestyle, and then they want to go back and really pursue their dreams, and they really figured out what they want to do. So a lot of people come here on a gap year, and you know, really figure what they really want to do. So I'm sure there's a lot more other reasons why foreigners leave, but these are the ones that I could think of right now. And I think I'm going into a dead end, and I'm lost. Yeah. Oh, maybe I'm not. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so yeah, thank you for watching these bicycle vlogs. I like doing these bicycle vlogs because it really motivates me to ride my bicycle and look at my beautiful neighborhood. And I hope you enjoyed looking at my beautiful neighborhood as well. Overall, I think, I mean, I can't say this enough, but I really love Japan. I think Japan is a good country suited for me. I don't know if it's suited for everyone else, but I just can't see myself leaving this place. It's just one of those places. I just really enjoy living here. Even if my work isn't as I want it to, as good as I want it to be. So hopefully these YouTube videos get better, and I get more views, and I can make a little bit money, so I can really focus on making these videos. Oh, I know this place. I know that apartment that's next to the grocery store. I don't know what car's under here. All right, I'm kind of rambling on, but I hope you enjoyed this bicycle vlog. I'm going to be making more bicycle vlogs. Oh, does it not connect over there? Oh man. Anyways, look out for more bicycle vlogs. I'm trying to make them every week. And thank you for watching. Goodbye. Oh yeah, and leave a comment on what you think, if I've missed anything, or what you think of. Maybe you have a good idea of why foreigners leave. I mean, everybody is different. So all right, bye.